Hello boys and girls, I thought I would create a little support video for organising our writing for our hot task. It seems like there's a lot of children a little bit confused about how to use this template in order to persuade the reader into your way of thinking. So I thought what I would do to support is I would role model how I would fill out this plan, okay? So the idea, the argument that I am going to be, the persuasive topic that I have chosen is homework is necessary, okay? So homework is necessary. Okay, so I'm going to put that in there. So that is my opinion, okay? Now I need to think about reasons why, my arguments for reasons why I think that, okay? So I believe, my opinion is that homework is necessary. My first argument would be, it gives you the chance to practice your learning. Now, I don't need to write this in big, huge sentences. I'm just going to write my keywords because it is a planning document. So, practice learning. Oh, excuse me. Miss likes to type very fast, as you know. So, it gives me the opportunity to practice my learning. Okay. Argument 2. It allows my parents to see what I am learning in class. Okay, so that's my second argument. Now, my third argument, it improves my confidence. I know you're all sitting there, leave it to the teacher to believe in homework, eh? Okay, so homework is necessary. That's what I believe. And my argument is doing homework allows me to practice my learning. It lets my parents see what I'm learning and it improves my confidence. So those are my 3 arguments. Now, if I were to be writing my introduction, I would then go on to look at this and I might choose the P because that's my point of view. P is my point of view. So I strongly believe that homework is necessary. I could put that. It's quite obvious that homework is necessary. So that's how I would want to start it. Because remember, we talked about in our introduction, it should introduce us to our opinion. Okay? So you could use a rhetorical question in your introduction if you like, remember, or emotive language. So I strongly believe homework is necessary. So I would then put my opinion down here. Homework is necessary. Okay, so I would have that down here. And then I would then outline my 3 arguments. So I might even duplicate that, put that down here. And because it is a plan, I don't need to write it in a sentence yet. Because remember, we outline our 3 arguments at the introduction. And then the main body of our text, we need to think about our evidence for this, okay? So the E, for example, it allows us to practice our learning. For example, and you might bring on your own experiences for this, or you might bring in facts for this. So you might say, for example, it is proven if children practice their timetables at home, they are more likely to remember them. So, more likely to remember facts. So that is my supporting detail. That is going to help me with the first argument. It allows us to practice learning. And then my next reason for that would be it's more likely to remember facts, more likely to improve with my learning. So for example, if I'm really rubbish at my 9 times table, if I go home and practice it in my homework, I am going to get better because I'm doing extra bits and bobs, okay? Now, I'm only going to be 2 points, but if you've got lots of reasons to back up your arguments, then you can absolutely use that. Argument 2, lets my parents see what I am learning. This means, so I might give an explanation. So this means they feel more included in my learning. So parents like to know what children want to learn, so they feel more included if they get to see your homework. And then another reason to back that argument up is I can spend more time with my parents. Oh, not time. I can spend time. Because of course, and this is just all in note form, it's not full sentences, it's just little notes to jog my memory for when I go down, when I do write it the next day. So in argument 3, it improves my confidence. So you might give another example of this, or you might find the data online. So it improves, this was shown, so you might say this was shown when I practiced my Burns poem. My poem, and I became much better. Right, okay, that's one argument, proves my confidence. Much more confident to answer questions in class because you've already practiced in home. Questions. So that's some reasons to back up my argument. Now, can you see how that's worked out, boys and girls? You should have 3 arguments and you should use reasons to back up those arguments. And then argument 1 would be paragraph 1, argument 2 would be paragraph 2, argument 3 would be paragraph 3. Okay, and all of your paragraphs should link to your introduction. So boys and girls, I want you to have a look over your work and see how you would maybe improve that for tomorrow's lesson.